I was being too fast at a young age, and now I have 9 kids to feed. Let's go ahead and get started with what they're eating today. This is our average summer routine, although things do switch up day to day, week to week. Just kind of depends on my patience level and my budget, okay? But also, I will say, back to school is near for my kids. I'm not sure about y'all's, but when I say I am counting down the days, baby, the hours, the minutes, I'm ready for these kids to go back to school because they are eating me out of house and freaking home. All right, let's roll on into it. It's around 8:15 a.m. and I decided that I was going to make breakfast this morning. I don't always do this. I don't always make breakfast in the morning. Sometimes I'm like, y'all got to get, some cereal out that pantry, get some oatmeal, get some pancake sausage sticks, or get you something microwavable. One thing about me, baby, I am going to keep some ready to go microwavable items for breakfast on hand. A big breakfast takes a while to make for a large, crowd. And I just don't always have the patience for it. This morning I did hash browns, French toast, eggs, bacon, and I even did a little bit of a powdered sugar sprinkle on top. I thought it was really good. I try to do a big breakfast, if not during the week, definitely on the weekends, and sometimes during the week too. Depends, like I said, on my patience level, y'all. I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Every day is not like this, but they do get a big breakfast at least a couple of times a week, and sometimes more if I'm really feeling it. Lately, since it's the end of summer, and I feel like I've been cooking for about 6 months straight. No, I won't be making breakfast as much, but they still get it. Another unpopular opinion is, if y'all are not up by a certain time, I am not going to make a whole bunch of extra food just for it to go to waste. My teenagers, I'm not even worried about it. Y'all don't want to get up and before 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Okay, I don't even give a damn. But do not expect to have a plate of breakfast ready. You got to get up if you want breakfast in this household. Handcrafted. Unless we just have a whole bunch of extras, which sometimes that does happen. I noticed I stopped making plates for the bigger kids because I realized they just would never eat it. They would wake up in the afternoon and start asking for Chipotle. So I'm not going to waste my time. So the kids who get up, those are the ones who get the breakfast. And the ones who sleep in, I'll see y'all at lunchtime. That's the type of vibe that I'm on right now. But the kids loved it. They always enjoy breakfast. They pretty much eat it up pretty well. Now for snack time, I'm going to also do a separate video on this, you guys. We do this around 11 o'clock. It's different. Every day varies. It just depends on what's going on or whatever. And so I decided that because they come to me, I don't know if y'all's kids do this. My kids come to me multiple times a day. I don't care if they just ate 30 minutes ago. And they're like, Mom, can I have a snack? I'm hungry. I'm like, wait a minute. No, that's not possible, because I know I don't starve y'all. I know I feed my kids very well. Okay, that's one thing I know I do well. Okay, so I decided to get these little containers. I actually went to Dollar Tree and was trying to find something cute and sensible to put their stuff in, and I really couldn't find anything, but also wasn't for a large amount of food because they're small. They're not going to eat a lot. It's just a snack, right? And I couldn't really find anything. So I did find these storage organizers. This was probably in the bathroom section. I cleaned them out and decided this would be perfect to keep their, their little snack in. And I can make a whole bunch of them ahead of time. And the stuff that needs to be refrigerated, put it in the refrigerator. And the things that don't need to be refrigerated can just go in the pantry. And I can be like, yep, that's your snack for today. So I did one with sliced strawberries. I did a little cute baby Nutella jar, which I did not even know, y'all, that they made them this small. These are the cutest thing. They're $1 each. Probably a little expensive, but I thought they were just really cute. And then my kids love cheese sticks. I don't know what it is about cheese sticks, but my kids love them some cheese sticks, y'all. So I put some cheese sticks in there, and I also did a little deli meat. I think that was a little turkey, and then I kind of just sliced it up and kind of just assembled it. I thought it was really, really cute. And like I said, I did a full in-depth video of me making these. So if you guys want to watch that, then I will have that up really, really soon on this channel as well. But yeah, y'all, I thought this was really, really cute and effective, and they loved these. Okay, and then I'll show you guys in a second here the other ones that I made as well, because you can do all kinds of different things with these. You can do fruits, veggies, dips, sauce. Like, you could do like all kinds of different things. These little containers I got from Amazon, and they were not that expensive. I think I got like 50 for like $4. It wasn't bad at all. I actually need to order some more for the upcoming school year. And in these ones, I kind of just put like some cookies, some Cheez-Its, and I think I did another one with extra strawberries with just like Nutella spread, not the little jars. And they really, really enjoyed these also. And I enjoyed making them. It was just really cute. I feel like this is something where it's like, it'll help you save, because when you buy the little packages, like the individual Cheez-It packages or the individual little, cookies or crackers, it is so expensive, y'all. I go to Sam's Club every month and I stock up, and I swear to you, half of that stuff is gone in a week or so. Like, it does not last long. But I feel like this kind of elongates everything. You could buy the bags, the big bags in bulk, which are cheaper, and it goes further when you like do it like this. It just takes a little prep time, y'all. But you know what? You got a little time, a little patience, save you some money, babe. Keep them kids happy. That's how I like it. You see? Look at them. Quiet. Not bothering me. Okay, moving on. That's my lunch. I just did some salmon over a salad, and I put like all my favorite things: avocado, tomato, put some Parmesan in there, that type of stuff. Now it's about 1:45 p.m. and I'm gonna go ahead and get these babies made some lunch. Today's lunch, if I could talk, is a flatbread chicken pizza. I also made up like some seafood, like some shrimp and some lobster for hubby and I, as well, for later on, just to have, because we like flatbread pizzas as well. But I kind of didn't want to do the chicken. Y'all know I'm trying to watch my weight, okay? And I decided, I'm just gonna do seafood. But some days are better than others. Some days I can, some days I can't. But anyway, these were a hit with the kids. So if you want to try these, don't be scared. I do have a child that does not like any type of sauce on anything he ever eats, which is like nothing on his pizza, nothing on his burgers, nothing on his sandwiches, nothing like that. So I didn't put any ranch on his, but I went ahead and put some ranch down as my base. I did a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and then I had cut up a whole bunch of like sweet bell peppers and some onions, some garlic, and then I had already used pre-diced bag of chicken, and I will have a full video on how I prepped everything and made all of these separately as well. So that will be up on my channel, but I just wanted to show you guys what it was that they had for lunch. Honestly, when I watched this back, I was like, why didn't you just chop that chicken down, girl? It's just big, huge chunks of chicken. I probably should have diced them up a little bit, but girl, just for quick and ease, I just took them right from the bag, put them in the saute pan with a little bit of seasoning, and went right about my business, babe. Because you know what? Listen, it's all about quickness when it's summertime. I also sliced up some more pepperoni. Not pepperoni, y'all. I sliced up some more pineapple and some watermelon as well to go on the side. In the summertime, we absolutely love a good fruit, okay? We eat fruit all the time, but especially in the summertime when they're fresh and sweet, we eat a lot of fruit, okay? And then on the top of that is just a little bit of kale. Y'all know I'm a big fan of kale, so I served that with a slice of watermelon, a slice of pineapple, and a little bit of a salad, and that was lunch. All right, y'all, we slide right into dinner time. Now, listen, somebody better give me Mama the World Year Award for being in the kitchen cooking all these homemade meals, okay? So tonight we're having pasta, which is basically spaghetti. And then my kids like to swear, I don't like tomatoes. My younger boys, I don't like tomatoes. Okay, babe. You don't like tomatoes. Wink, wink. Yeah, you sure don't. But they get tomatoes. Little do they know, they actually are in love with tomatoes, okay? In this pot, and also I'm making a separate video on this, so don't worry if you want to know the ingredients and my steps on how I made this. It's just spaghetti, y'all, but it's my spaghetti. If you want to see how I make my spaghetti, you'll watch that video. But I just put in some sausage. I chopped up some onion and some garlic, put that in there. And then I have been really loving using the creamy vodka sauce instead of just the plain tomato sauce. I think it just takes it to the next level. It makes it creamier. I love the flavor. So that's what I've been using, y'all. I've been using vodka sauce. I'm going to make some side of corn. Y'all already know. I'm keeping it simple. I'm using my kicking chicken. I'm using my garlic powder and then a little bit of, garlic herb seasoning or something like that. With a little bit of butter. Just, whip it right on up. Little canned corn, spaghetti with a little corn on the side. Make it up nice and flavorful for the kids. I'm telling you guys, Weber needs to sponsor me, because the way I'm on here pushing that kicking chicken, the way I put a lot of y'all on that kicking chicken, baby, I need a check. Cut me a check, Weber. If y'all didn't know, that little spout on the top, I learned this from TikTok University. That little spout on the top that lets the steam out of your pots can also double as a drain hole. But you just got to be careful, because it will, all of the pressure from whatever's in there, if you're not holding it really tight, will bust through it and end up in the sink. So just be mindful of that, okay? And so I'm gonna go ahead, now that my noodles, which I love a good rigatoni noodle, those are again my favorite. I'm actually about to make this again tonight. Like I said, we love spaghetti in the house. The kids love it, and I love making it because it's easy, it's quick, and it's yummy. Everybody's happy with this, right? Even my picky eaters are happy with this. So yeah, I just put some diced tomatoes in there in the sauce, and then mixed it all in together. Once the noodles were done, it's nice and creamy. I'm gonna put that corn on the side. I know y'all saw me put in breadsticks. My kids are funny about breadsticks. They used to like the Texas toast. They don't like that anymore. Now they only eat the breadsticks. I don't know, y'all. Okay, whatever, kids. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a nice big scoop of that. Usually 9 times out of 10, not even 10 times out of 10, everybody will come and ask for seconds. So we have plenty for them to have. Probably won't have any leftovers, and that's fine. Just how I like it. I put a little bit of sprinkled cheese on top of that, baby, and that is done. Sometimes I'll do dessert. I decided not to do dessert tonight because your girl was just exhausted. I have so much more footage to show you guys of all of the different meals that the kids eat every single day. If you want another one of these What My Kids Eat in a Day videos, please hit a like and drop a fire emoji down below, and I'll drop another one of these bad boys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.